In 1984, Australia was going global.
And when someone says, "Where are you going for your holidays?" say Australia.
Symbols were marketed
G'day, killer.
and enshrined in legislation.
The rather simple green nylon suits have the
Australia's national colours were officially recognised just in time for the Los Angeles Olympics.
And the cheers of the crowd all but drowned out the band.
The spirit of competition was everywhere.
But they told me I was very lucky. It could have done some pretty horrible damage, they said. And
Bob Hawke carried that eye injury through the early weeks of his campaign for re-election. A campaign with a first, a televised leaders' debate.
I know the extra costs that you're facing.
we now have the fastest growing economy in the world.
Labor saw off a peacock charge and won with a reduced majority in December '84. With the election behind it, the second Hawke government filled 1985 with an ambitious work agenda, recorded in 6,300 cabinet papers.
We did have big ideas and we did implement most of them.
The Treasurer had some big ideas for tax reform, but at the tax summit Bob Hawke had ordered, Paul Keating's favoured consumption tax, or GST, was junked. Their relationship was never the same again. Plans for the ill-fated Australia card were announced, and a push to cut the $5 billion budget deficit brought a tightening of pension rules and consideration of privatising the ABC. The government grappled with a rapid fall in the value of the dollar.
There's little evidence of a cashless society here.
Just as Australians made the switch to a new dollar coin. And after years of quota and tariff protection, the car industry felt the first wave of international competition. It was also the Cold War era, and the Hawke government was forced to confront some choices between an independent foreign policy, a powerful US ally, and an old friend across the Tasman. New Zealand's ban on US nuclear-powered ships fuelled similar sentiment here.
But then, the Americans found themselves under aerial attack.
Palm Sunday peace rallies drew record crowds.
Individuals must make a stand.
Cabinet picked up on the mood, and it forced a rethink on an undertaking the Fraser government had given to the US on its MX missile testing program. On his way to Washington, Bob Hawke announced Australia would withdraw from tests which would have allowed stages of the missile to splash down in Australian waters. America took it in its stride. After all, this was a time when its junior partner was taking some matters into its own hands.
Tell them it's where the America's Cup is.
Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.